Okay, enough about Kim Kardashian. Something that we should have talked about last week, but we are going to talk about this week. Shonda Rhimes left Disney, her whole Disney contract, because they did not give her a $159 Disneyland ticket for her nanny, I'm going to say. And go.
That is a huge oversimplification of what actually happened.
Tell us.
Tell me more.
That was one part of her decision to head to Netflix.
Okay.
I think that was like the pull quote from the article, because I did read the article.
Okay.
She was looking for more freedom creatively, something that Netflix provides. They're providing it for Ryan Murphy, Kenya Barris. I think not the fact that she didn't get the ticket, I think the response to her not getting the ticket pushed her decision over the edge.
Which was, don't you have enough?
Don't you have enough? Which, if you have done everything she did at ABC and Disney,
Right.
and that's your response to Shonda Rhimes, how do you not just give her a ticket to Disneyland, Disney World? Like, what is that? I don't understand that response or that answer, but that's just me.
Who do you think said that to her?
She said it was an executive. She was passed up to an executive that had to make that decision. And
so they are passing off a $159 ticket to a Disney executive. They are waking somebody up, separating them from their family or whatever they're doing to say, Shonda wants a $159 ticket. Absolutely not. What?
Yeah, it's such a that's what I was gonna say. It's such a strange, like, small. Like, if I was her, I wouldn't even think that I would have to ask at this point. Right. I would just be like, "Oh, I'm going to Disney World tomorrow, so whatever y'all want me to do."
It wasn't exactly just a ticket. She has a pass, and she wanted to be able to use some of the benefits for her sister, I believe.
Yeah, it's again like.
I'm just clarifying that she didn't just be like, I can't have a ticket, I'm going to Netflix. Like,
I'd understand if it was like, I'm trying to bring a 50-person posse, and they're like, dude, like, come on.
Yeah.
But a person, one, when I read that she's made ABC $2 billion.
Mm-hmm. She still is. She's not even there anymore.
Yeah.
I think they don't think they need her.
Like, anymore?
At all. I say that because these companies that are so large and they have such a staple in American corporate culture think that, well, if we don't have her, they have the money to retain or obtain somebody else. So they can play that kind of puzzle chess game where, okay, Shonda moves over to Netflix, no problem. We just offer Ryan Murphy a little bit more, and he does the same thing that he fills her spot, maybe with just different type of content.
But he's at Netflix too now.
He's at Netflix right now, but I'm using him as a successful example because contracts are made to be renegotiated. So Disney could come to him and say, hey, you got a $100 million deal at Netflix? We got you 200 right now. And then his lawyer can find a way to terminate the contract, and then he'll jump over. I think that they just think like, you are not bigger than we are.
Yeah. Oh,
I don't know. Yeah. I don't know.
I hope Shonda Rhimes goes to Netflix and she dials up those numbers.
Yeah, I hope she kills it.
I hope so, because I hope she also didn't get stuck into the format of network television, because it's very different than Netflix. It's very different than why people go to Netflix and why they go to ABC. So I'm hoping to see like edgier, even like something that maybe she was trying to bring to ABC that she couldn't.
Yeah.
And then now she brings it to Netflix and just blows everybody out the water.
Is there something she's working on that she's bringing to Netflix, or we just know she's moving?
It's a like Victorian set soap-ish. I think it drops next month. I forget the name of it. But that's one of her first projects. I think the other one, because she had this show called Starcrossed on ABC that was about the Montagues and the Capulets. It didn't do well. And I think there's some nugget of that idea that she's taking to Netflix with this show. I'm going to look it up so I don't.
Odd.
Just text her.
I'll text her.
Ask her.
Did I tell you guys about the one time I went to her office?
No. Was she there?
I don't think so. But I went to her office to go drop something off, and I did not know I was going to her office. I was just going to somewhere in Hollywood, and I had my headshot on me for some reason. It's in the back of my car, but I was like, I had it on me because I was like, I'm going into a studio and I don't know who I'm going to see. So I hid it under this package that I was going to deliver. And there was this old security guard there. And I was passing by and I saw her name on the wall, like her little name tag on the wall. And he was like, hey, what do you do? And I was like, I'm an actor, sort of. And he was like, this Shonda Rhimes office right here. I was like, no, that's crazy. He was like, you got like a business card? I was like, I got my headshot right here. He was like, I could let you in. She's not there right now, but just like leave it on the desk. And I walked around in a circle for like 30 seconds. I was just like, is that the right thing to do? Is she going to just be like, who the hell is this guy? Garbage. You know what I mean? So after that, I came back to him. I was like, that's kind of weird. I don't know if I should do that. I think I should meet her. He was like, I can't let you do that. But if you want to leave your headshot, her office is right here. I'm the security guard for her office. And I was just like, nah, it's it's too weird.
Yeah. Just a picture?
It was a headshot resume.
I feel like I get where you're coming from, where I would also be like, I don't know if I should do this, but I guess listening to the story, I'm also thinking, why not? Like, if she sees it and she's just like, I don't want this, I'm going to throw it away, you wouldn't know. You would also wouldn't know that she's like, I'll file this away. He's cute.
Listen, you're right. Now that I'm thinking about it a few years later, I should have done it. Because when I first moved to LA, I crashed an audition for the show Hawthorne, Jada Pinkett.
Yeah.
I crashed it. I did not have an audition there, but I went into the room, pretended like I did, read, and they were like, who are you? And I was just like, I mean, you know, it's me. It's me. I said it with my chest and everything. They were like, let me get your headshot. I gave it to them. And they came back in the room. They were like, your agent needs to speak with you. And this is pre-agent that I have now, a different one. And I was like, I am in trouble. And they were like, we're going to put your picture on the wall. And I was like, okay. Good. Thank you. My agent was blowing up my phone. I didn't want to pick up. And when I finally did, she was just like, I know what you were trying to do. And I get it. And it shows you're ambitious. But you should have told us first so that we could have found a way to get you in the room. 2 years later, I lost 100 pounds. And that same casting office called me in for something else. And I went into the room and I saw my headshot on the wall.
That's sweet.
And they had no clue it was me.
Aww.
Didn't get the role though. But yes,
I love that.
these things do happen. I've never seen them again either. What were you saying?
So dreams do come true.
I feel like maybe you can fall asleep. Yeah, I don't know if I was dreaming.
But was the headshot on the wall because you was in trouble?
I know, that's what I was
the
going to
headshot
ask.
was on the wall because it was like blackballing me to say like this guy crashes auditions.
Damn.
To beat the system.
I have you yet?
That's sweet.
Oh, I thought it was like when you go to like your favorite print shop or like your favorite pizza place and you see your headshot and you're like, yeah, they put me on the wall.
No, they were like, don't ever let this guy in the building.
It was like at 7-Eleven when they put people's like these people
For
stole
stealing. Yeah. Yeah. What a little bum. This guy.
this guy right here.
You don't think that they're never gonna look at you and be like, that little black and white grainy picture, that's him.
Get him in here.
Yeah, like they're not gonna say that. It's 7-Eleven. They don't care about their Snickers.
It is a London-based soap, high society soap. It's called Bridgerton.
You gonna be watching?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I know that.
It's called Ye Old Grey's Anatomy.
So you're telling me that Shonda made all this noise, she left Disney to go to Netflix, and she's doing Bridgerton?
What is that? What's the deal? What's your problem?
No, Shonda.
Why?
He wants edginess.
Yes, we don't care
Well, maybe
about
there'll be some
Bridgerton.
How do you know?
Nudity, I don't know.
Nudity?
What kind of edge are you looking for?
Edgy, like what are you
looking for?
Bad words?
Give
I
me
don't know.
something else.
Why?
We don't want to watch Edgerton.
Bridgerton.
We don't want to watch that.
Who's we?
All of us.
Don't speak for me.
Rashawn will be there.
I will
Sean
press
will
play.
be there. Fine. But we don't want to see the Capulets. We don't want to see the Romeos and the Juliets. We don't want to see any of this stuff. Nowadays, you got to come hard. Nobody's going back to rewatch. What was the name of that show that was on PBS that everybody liked?
Sesame Street.
No. The show with the old folks that everybody
Downton
liked.
Abbey?
Downton Abbey.
People love
that day
Downton Abbey.
has passed.
There was just a movie. What are you talking about?
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones is different. Game of Thrones and Bridgerton is not the same thing.
You've never seen Bridgerton.
Don't care. I can
Game
tell
of
from the
Thrones has
name.
incest.
Ooh, you got me awake now.
Wake up.
I'm not here to watch Bridgerton. You telling me the girl that made Scandal is making Bridgerton?
What is your deal?
You're telling me you're gonna go to Netflix and the brilliant idea you have is Bridgerton?
Kelby, what are you talking about?
He just doesn't like the period
You
piece.
don't like that it's a period piece?
That's not it. That's
What
not
don't you
gonna
like?
make Netflix $1 billion.
What
Netflix
is?
has a bill.
They don't
They have a bill, but they're only acquiring her so that she can make them another bill.
Her name on something
Easy.
will make them a bill.
You just said that she had a show that failed on ABC.
And she's had 4 that were some of the highest things ABC's ever done.
So is she? Oh my gosh, is she past her peak?
No.
No, definitely not.
No.
You don't shoot at the half court line to win the game with Bridgerton.
You don't know anything about the show.
Tell me what it's about.
It doesn't matter. She's beyond that. She's beyond that.
Yeah, she can do whatever
Nobody
she
thought
Beyond a plot.
she is. Nobody thought a show about a black woman getting a Republican candidate in office would be a hit on an ABC show.
I could have told you that.
What?
That would have been that would have been a hit.
No way, Kelby.
What? You put Carrie Hilson. Carrie Hilson was
Kerry Washington.
I'm sorry. Kerry Washington was the baddest thing 10 years ago. Of course. Yes. It'll be a hit.
If I had sat here right now and said, "Oh, it's going to be a show called Scandal," you would have had the same reaction.
No, I would not. I would have said, this works well for that network. If Scandal came out on Fox, it would have been a failure. If it came out on NBC, it would have been a failure.
It's not true. The same exact show, same exact people on a different network, it
Yes.
would have still been the same show.
It doesn't matter. They serve different demographics.
What's the demographic
You're just like
that
running
ser-
around right now. I don't know what you're
I'm
talking
running
about.
around because I'm lit now.
You're not talking about anything.
Bridgerton. Let's look it up.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna tell you what this is all
You don't
about.
have a point right now.
His ears just explode.
Look at the faces they got on Bridgerton. This looks like Downton. Nobody wants to go down that alley.
Check back in a year when that show's a hit.
It's not gonna be a hit.
When that show is one of Netflix's biggest shows.
And I'll stay here. That's a mistake.
Why?
Okay, this is what it says. Bridgerton is an upcoming American period drama streaming television series created by Chris Van Dusen. Oh. You should have said that.
That she's producing it?
She's just a producer.
So what? She was just a producer on How to Get Away with Murder.
Okay, I'm gonna relax then.
Oh my god.